Hi, third grade. These last two videos will be the last in your calendar project. So this is the art that you're going to focus on for the rest of December. And I will give you a new project to start on in January. So remember, like I talked about before, we're using colored pencils or crayon. And I'm giving you these drawing tutorials as an option, but I really want you guys to come up with your own awesome ideas and make this unique to you. So, starting with July, I'm going to show you how to draw a firework and an American flag if you really want a challenge, which American flags are going to be a lot more difficult, but I'm sure you can do it. So fireworks are really simple. You just start in the middle. This is where your firework is going to burst from. And then you just make some dotted lines that curve and burst out from the middle. And you can do a whole bunch of these together to make it really look like fireworks and use different colors. And it doesn't have to be perfect, just like anything else. You're just getting the idea of a firework that's exploding. Just making dotted lines that come out and putting them all together, just like that. For the American flag, the easiest way to do that is to make it a rectangle. The hardest part is getting the stripes. So I'm going to show you a trick. We're going to start with where the stripes come out of, and we're only going to color the red stripes. So at the top here, there is a red stripe. And then we'll skip the white because we don't need to color that. And there are 7 stripes next to the blue part of the flag. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 stripes, that means I know this is where the blue starts over here, right? Then after the blue flag, there are 6 stripes. So I just continue this down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when I was counting, I counted the white stripe every time. Then I can add the blue right here. And that's just kind of a trick to make it easier. The other part, the other difficult part, and then I can extend this. Obviously you don't want to draw that line that I did. So, and with the 50 stars, you're gonna have to just sort of fake it. So kind of an easy way to fake it is to draw a grid. Do some lines up and down, and do some lines back and forth like this, because you can't actually draw 50 stars on a little flag like this. So if you kind of do some back and forth like that, kind of makes it look like a whole bunch of white stars on there. And there's your American flag. Yeah, don't do that white line right there. the next month we're going to do is August. August reminds me of back to school, of course. So for back to school, we can draw a crayon. To draw a crayon, you have to make a cylinder. So let's take a look at this crayon right here. I'm making a cylinder, and these two lines on the outside to outline the cylinder are parallel. So that's the first thing you need to do, is draw two parallel lines. And then at the bottom, you're going to make an oval. And that's how you turn it into a cylinder. At the top, you don't see the end of the crayon, so you're just going to draw a little curved line like this. And then for the label, we also need, you see how the label doesn't cover the whole crayon there, and it doesn't cover the whole crayon there. So we're going to make another line here, and another line here. And then the tip of the crayon is just a triangle. Then, if you want, you could write crayon onto your crayon just to label it. You could color this in if you wanted to. Make it a little more colorful. You could do more than one of these. There you go. September, we are going to draw some leaves. So in September, we have the first day of fall, and the leaves are very colorful. So I'm going to show you one really simple way to draw leaves, and then I will show you some challenge leaves. So the simplest way to draw a leaf is just to make sort of a teardrop shape. So you just kind of go around like this, make a teardrop shape, add in a stem, and then you add the little veins to the leaf. There's the stem that goes down the middle, and then these lines go up. And that's a super simple leaf. You can also, if you want a challenge, you could make one of those curvy leaves. Super challenge right here. And not all leaves are the same. They look a lot. They come from nature, so they're pretty organic. And you just make the curvy lines going on both sides. It's still pretty symmetrical. Do you know what the word symmetrical means? If not, go look it up. You'll have the stem, and then you could put some lines going up out of the sides from the middle. If you really, really want a challenge, this one's gonna be super tricky. Maybe you'll want to do it though. So you'll have the point in the middle, like this, with 2 points on the side. And it looks sort of like a crown, and then it curves here. Little dip, and then you're going to do another crown, not a crayon, a crown, like a crown that a king wears or a queen wears. So then you'll have the little points on the sides here. And then let's add one to this side, curvy line, and another crown. Like this, and then we're gonna do 2 little points right here. Oop! See, doesn't have to be perfect. I make mistakes all the time, and that is a super tricky leaf, and it's got the vein or the stem in the middle and these little vein-looking things. Yep, and you just add some of those in. All right, and there you have it. Those are your fall leaves. So July, August, and September right there. And I will do one more video for you guys for December. And we'll talk about the calendar months of October, November, and December.